The hero's last stand begins! This is moderately terrifying!
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Insect incoming!
A wave of insects is incoming! Looks good from here. Prepare yourself! Large insect incoming!
There's a big bug here! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Large orc incoming! Prepare to repel insects!
Oh no! That point's taking damage! I think there's a big insect incoming!
I think we've done it! Though the situation did seem rather precarious for a moment there. Wonderful work, though. You would make an excellent lab assistant. When you're a little older, of course. Now, we just need to grab the embiggening cell before the orcs return. How do you like that, Director Spectre?
Yeah!
I could devour a billy hog right about now. Excellent. Cell integrity appears nominal. You might be the best assistant I've ever had, but don't tell Virgo that. He's just looking for an excuse to use that grilling function. Anyway, back to the spacer. Maybe we can get you home before dinner. to talk. Well, here we are, back where it all began. I never thought I'd say this, but it's time to go home. For all of us to go home. For the first time in a long while, I have a good feeling about the future, and it's all because of you. We'd better get you back to your families. I suspect they're worried sick about you. Perhaps they are worried about me still, but I know that I put them through a lot. I only hope that they know how much I love them. But there's no sense in being so glum. I haven't quite yet reached the end of my road, though there may not be much track left to lay. Now look, all this sad talk has me mixing my metaphors. Don't worry about me. Whatever will be, will be. I understand. Thank you.
Virgil here. After our call, would you be interested in taking a short survey on the quality of my service today?
For the last time, Burgle, no! I do not want any more of these confounded follow-up surveys. The answer is adequate. Always adequate.
Adequate?
Now, listen to me. This is your manager speaking. We're about to fire up the spacer. I need you to keep an eye on the raw science convergence coupling. The last thing we need is an overload spike.
Wait, you are leaving? Have you been dissatisfied with my service?
Don't worry. I'll come back for you when things calm down in the real world. But it may be a while.
Affirmative, Dr. Tully. I will stay behind. Again.
But I need you to keep an eye on things down here while I'm gone. Regional Science Manager Burgle?
Regional Science Manager? But, Dr. Tully, does that mean we will be franchising?
Burgle, this is a big responsibility. In recognition of your work ethic and commitment to outstanding customer service.
Really? My circuits are sizzling, Dr. Tully. That's Regional Manager Burgle. Thank you very much.
Indeed it is. This is it, my young friend. When you get home, do me a favor. Okay then, for science!
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like...
Are you ready to get out of here? Okay, for science!
And with a flash, that was the end of the tiny adventure of a lifetime. At least that's what the local papers call it. It's hard to believe how much has happened since then. There were reporters, investigators, even the FBI got involved. They tried to keep a lid on all of it, but the whole story came out. About the kidnappings, about the dead teenagers, about Armageddon. Turns out, everyone did learn the name of Director Dalton Schmechter, just like he always would. But when the dust settled, the weirdest thing happened. People learned the truth about the shrinking technology and about me. It felt good to me the recognition that I had always wanted for all my life. Pete, Willow, Max, and Hoops tried to go back to being normal teenagers. Burgle has joined the Kids Do Science and Robotics Club. He's the mascot, I can tell you. I'm expecting big things from all of them. Life's getting back to normal around here. It's funny that the world can still seem so small. And no, I haven't come up with my next big invention, and I don't mind one bit either. Because when it comes down to it, all that really matters is that we make the most of the time that we have together.
Peter Boggs approved.
Science!
It's the end of the game, the end of the game. You did it, baby, yo, I said you did it. You finished the campaign, it's over, it's done, time to celebrate. Yo, you can sit back, relax, let the credits roll through. No more having to eat the magic mushrooms or get eaten by a giant spider. Yo, now you're through. Bam, take it easy, take a load off. Let me take care of you and let the credits roll. Really did it, you finished it, it's over, baby, now it's done and done. I said, we had fun, but it's time to go. You can get up off the couch and take a little poop. And meanwhile, baby, Obsidian is gonna display the credits of the people that worked up on the game. A whole lot of talent and work and blood and sweat and tears went into the production this year, baby. You gotta stand up, appreciate what they did. I said, appreciate it. Once again, I must reiterate, the game is over and through. There's nothing else to do, yo. Yeah, so the game is actually, I don't know what else you're expecting, but that's it. That's it. It's done. It's over. There's really, it's not like a bonus sequence or anything. This is it. I guess if you wanted, you could probably stick around for the credits. Yeah, I'd probably.